Many people have called medical error the silent killer in medicine. Why? Silent because not many people are talking about it, and killer because it actually causes harm to patients every year. According to the World Health Organization, adverse event might be one of the 10 leading causes of death and disability worldwide. If it was a diagnosis, it would have been the third leading cause of death in the United States of America. And it is something that can affect you in every setting, whether it is in inpatient setting. 10% of patients are harmed by the care they are receiving, among which 50% of those errors are preventable, and in outpatient setting, 4 out of 10 patients are harmed during the process of care, among which it is estimated that 80% of those errors are preventable. If you are living in a low and middle income country like I do, you may want to know that every year 134 million of adverse events are recorded, which result in 2.6 million of deaths every single year. Just to give you an idea, this is more than death related to HIV/AIDS, malaria, and road accidents. So those statistics are very alarming, but you have also to know that we now have modern and scientific tools to prevent those deaths, to prevent medical error. And this is the field of patient safety. The simple definition of patient safety is the prevention of harm to patients during the process of healthcare. And patient safety helps to create a system where we can prevent error, learn from error when they occur, and build a culture of safety in the organization that involves patient, healthcare provider, and the whole organization. Patient safety initiatives have led to create tremendous results worldwide. It has led to the reduction of maternal mortality, the reduction of hospital-acquired infection, the reduction of blood pressure ulcer, or just simply improve the communication between patient and provider. So you see that the problem is that on one hand, we have a silent killer that is killing per year more than HIV/AIDS, malaria, and road accidents. And on another hand, we have a very robust and scientific tool with proven results that can help to prevent those deaths. So the challenge that we have right now is to find a way to combine those two in order to improve the outcome of our patient. And it is something that everybody can do. Everybody can contribute to improve patient safety. For example, if you are a patient, there are many tools that are available that can help you to partner with your healthcare provider so that you can both reduce the odds of you being a victim of medical error. And if you are a health professional, you can definitely learn about patient safety. There are many resources available out there that can help you to achieve that, and you can start to incorporate the skills and strategy in your daily routine. If we all do that, we can all contribute to reduce the burden of medical error in our low and middle income countries.